Welcome to God Thoughts. I ran across a writing from 2018, and it was the 20th or 21st of December, just before Christmas. And it was actually after God had revealed my true love revealed, actually True Night, then True Love revealed earlier in December 2018. And I was at my business location, and I was setting up some Boyds Bears figurines, and for sale, and they were on a glass table. And so, like, this bear here is not Boyd's Bear, I don't believe. I didn't have any tags on it here, but I just put this in the picture reflecting the story about what happened with some figurines that I had set up for the Boys Bears. This one appears to be handmade. But anyway, so just kind of sharing with you what happened. So I had set them up, and then I guess I did have, according to my notes here, a man had stopped by my store and looked to be homeless, and my first thought was, as he was walking away, that that I needed the Lord to bring my true love revealed just not too long before that, to help me and to protect me from men that come into my store, because I do have a problem with some people that come in, and it's not always seemingly safe there to be there by myself, or even with my uh, family there. So anyway, so I had my journal, and I'm just trying to spend time with the Lord, and because I was really drawing near to the Lord a lot previous to this, and I mean, I literally trying to pray without ceasing and acknowledge Him in all my ways, and walk that path with God's help, of course, through Jesus, that righteous path, and to understand His steps that He has for me each day. So I said, Lord, please talk to me more about the Boyds Bears figurines that lost its head, its wings, and a weight broken off, and the little bear's weights broken off about. And then I was about to talk with this man, right? So then, and like I said, it was just sitting there, and a little bit, and I hadn't touched the figurines for some time, and this just happened like all of a sudden. So then I tried to make sense of it myself as to why it happened the way it did. Like, maybe I was supposed to learn a lesson that I was supposed to share with this homeless man about, keeping our wings while we're here on earth, so that, communicating with God, and not giving up, so we can fly if we need to, right? Just trying to make sense of it, but of course, my reasoning can't even compare to just asking God Himself for His interpretation. So I did ask Him again. So I had these bears that I placed, and I want to describe to you the different bears that that were there. And just before I described the bears in this journal, I had prayed to the Lord, and I literally plugged my ears, started humming tunes, about the Lord, with my eyes shut, and feeling the vibration of the tone in my head and through my ears, and looked up at the table at the boys' figurines, and I see there was a figurine that had a tall, because I want to focus on the Lord. I want to hear His thoughts, not my thoughts, not the enemy's thoughts, or other people's thoughts resurfacing in my mind. So that's really, that's how intently I was about just hearing God's thoughts and to be focused, because I wanted to know what's going on here. So the Boyds Bear figurines, the first one that I'm describing was a rabbit. It was a tall rabbit with a baby rabbit, and never noticed the caption, which says, how to multiply was the caption. And then the next one was a bear that was reading a book in its music and it was a music box, but the bear was reading a book, and the caption says, "How do I love thee? Let me count the ways," with a heart on it. And then there was another figurine that had baby Jesus, and it was as a bear. To the side of it had gift tags. At the head of the gift tags, then there was another figurine that had a judge, and the judge, so there was a judge, like it had those uh, wigs, like they would wear in the old days, with the white curls on them. And then the next one, a figurine, was a mother with two babies, and to the left was another figurine that was a nurse, and it was a nun, and because it had a hat, like at a Catholic hospital that represents a nun because of the way the hat was. And then there was a figurine of a dog dressed up like a woman, and a caboose that says Cool Yule, Y-U-L-E, caboose. And the figurine that broke said, no pain, no gain. And so that was it was a girl with wings, and then she had a headband on, like a sweatband on her forehead, and she's holding weights. And then at the bottom of her, where her feet were, was a bear, a little bear that was holding weights. And then again it says no pain, no gain. And then it was by a artist, I guess, or someone named M. John Raine, R-A-Y-N-E. And the caption said, Guardian Angel Exercise. And I just put a question mark about it. So I said, Lord, yes, these are figurines. Yet they are almost reflective of an idol worship, is what I saw in that. And so then God thoughts are, yes, that is why I broke the one, to bring attention to it for you to notice. And then I said, I will throw them away and get them to the dump. And so then God thoughts, yes, throw them away. I detest them. They are an abomination to me. They carry curses with them. They infiltrate homes and lives. They are detestable and worth nothing. They are a distraction from me, who provides true love and satisfaction in heavenly things, not earthly treasures. So basically, they're a distraction from what true love and satisfaction of heavenly things are. They're focused on earthly treasures. So having them in your store and in your barn stops progress, the progression of my kingdom to come to save that which is lost. I was like, wow, Lord, thank you. I was curious about what you would say about them. Thank you. And I'll get rid of them right away. And so then, let's see, the figurine that had the book, it said, Hell rescue me, like hell, like Hell, rescue me. Let's see, and the judge one says Judge Grizz is the title on the plate for the judge was. And it says Judge Grizz, G-R-I-Z, rules. And it says, run if you like, but try to keep your breath. Don't step on the bar, trap door. I am the law. Work like a man, but don't be worked to death. How to stay awake. And then the side of it, it said rules with exclamation points 3 times. And then the bottom of the pedestal, the judge, it said, the acme of judicial distinction means the ability to look a lawyer straight in the eyes for 2 hours and not hear a damned word he says. And it said the name of that person, Justin John Marshall. And said Judge Grizz, and then it had a hyphen, HISS as in Sam, ON as in Nora, AH, Hisana. I don't know what that means. So the pedestal with the rabbit, that said how to multiply, I looked at it closer, at the writings on it, and it says Knowledge is Power by Francis Bacon, and the style was Miss Prudence P. Carrot Juice and Petra. The pedestal of No Pain, No Gain, it said, we are shaped and fashioned by what we love. And then it had goth, like Goethe. And the pedestal with the dog figurine, dressed like a female, said, I can resist everything except temptation. And it says Oscar Wilde, Wilde. So, they seem harmless, right? They look cute, and the titles of them at first seemed fine, but then when you I looked at these figurines. I mean, it's like it says all these things that are really like defiant in some way, right? So I did get rid of them and prayed over my business, my property, and even after I had gotten rid of, I thought I got rid of all of them, I would run across more of them. I'm like, oh, and I'd be like, in the name of Jesus, and I'm like throwing it away. But anyway, I thought I would share this with you just because it just happened to come up, and I do believe God did want me to share it. So, for it surfacing today, even though it's not near Christmas or anything, but just to share this experience, and that those bears apparently do carry curses, and they infiltrate people's homes, and they stop God's progress of his kingdom to be shared. So I hope this helps you to understand what we need to be careful what we bring in our homes and our businesses. And we need to pray, we can even pray like for the Lord to reveal to us, is there something in our house or in our business or in our car, that is not right, that's evil, and then he will put it in your thoughts, like sometimes, he'll put in your thoughts exactly what places and areas that you need to go and get rid of. So, again, just pray to God about everything, and he will reveal things to you, and he will protect you and guide you in all his ways if you're willing to search him out with all your heart, might, and soul. Okay, God bless, and take care. Okay, bye.